Morning folks, I'm off to Fort William today for a 3-night hike, not hike, I wish. I'm off to Fort William today for a 3-night camp. So some of the roads we're going to be going on might be single track, so I've decided to take the Suzuki. So it's all loaded up. Got my top box with all my camera gear and stuff, and my drone, panniers with some clothes on one side, food on the other. And then I've got the bag on the back seat that's got my tent and my seat, my table and all the usual stuff. And then my wee tank bag has got some knickknacks, just bits and bobs, gloves, hat, things that are easy to get to. So anyway, what I'll do is I'll no doubt be stopping at some point up the road. I'll be going through Glen Coe, so I will have the camera on from time to time just so we can let you have a look at some of the spectacular scenery. The weather's really nice, it's sunny and it's not forecast to rain, so fingers crossed. Anyway, I'll see you in a bit. Hi folks, that's us in Glasgow. So just off, we're going to come off the M77 onto the M8 and then along the M8 and across the Erskine Bridge. Then we go through Dumbarton and then head up by Loch Lomond up to Glen Coe, through Glen Coe, at the end of Glen Coe turn right and then head up to Fort William. King's House Hotel with a very expensive car park. So there's a camera van up there, big long stretch of road, and the thing is you should see it a mile away. It does stand out, but I suppose it's kind of easy to maybe be distracted and maybe not see it. I think I might go to the co-op in Bealach and just get myself a coffee. Just have a wee break for 10 minutes, stretch my legs. I think we're only about half an hour from here to Fort William, but the chances are, so there's quite a few folk that are already up here. So basically some guys off a Facebook page or Facebook forum organised, well, one guy, a guy called Andy Ash, organised a trip to Scotland. They came up from the south of England. I think they stayed in the Lake District on Sunday night, and then they came up into Scotland, and Monday night, last night, they stayed in Braemar. They're heading across from Braemar today to Fort William, and camping, or some of them have got pods, but it's making Fort William the base for 3 nights. So I said I would come up and meet them at Fort William. Oh well, there's a wee coffee van. I've never noticed that before. I think I might just go there. I don't know. I do quite like my Costa coffee. I've come past the entrance. Too busy looking at the coffee stall. I think I'm just going to bump over this into the car park. Voila. There we go. Job done. And I think I'll just park in this one. I'll be able to see my bike. Suitably refreshed with a coffee. One of the guys, is Paul, has already arrived at the campsite, Bunroy Park in Fort William. He's already there, so I'll be there in about 45 minutes, so all going well. I've changed the camera. I've mounted it on the crash bar at the side of my bike. Just wanting to get a different view while we go up here, so should be a wee bit different. So this wee bridge takes us over Loch Leven, and we're heading up round the side of this Loch Leven, heading towards Fort William. So 2 speed camera vans I've seen just since we came into Glen Coe. So they're obviously determined to catch a few folk. They always position themselves on the straightest bit of road, the longest stretch. Probably trying to catch bikers, because a lot of them will pull out to overtake some cars on those long stretches, and they'll go over the speed limit and they'll get booked. Welcome to Onick. Please drive carefully. Glorious day now, it's 18 degrees, scorching, absolutely brilliant. There's no rain forecast for today, and there's no rain forecast for tomorrow. I mean, the speed limit through here's 40, and there's a car up there that's doing 25 mile an hour, and it brakes to go around a corner. Couldn't make it up. Could not make it up. So this is us. We're technically in Fort William, but it's quite a wee bit driving in this bit before you actually get to the town centre. look at the traffic, man. I'm going to go in here, get some fuel. Right, so I stopped at that fuel station, got fueled up, so 17 minutes we'll be in the campsite. Bunroy Park it's called. Looks like a nice campsite beside the river. Got a little stream running through it as well. Hot showers, toilets, yeah. It's got a drying room which is really good, especially up here because the weather can be so predictable. It's good that you can get your stuff dried, although I'd imagine there'd be a bit of a... you'd have to fight off the hikers. Hikers v bikers for the drying room. This is Speen Bridge. This is where the Commando War Memorial is. I came here last year when I was up on my Harley. So we're turning off to the right up here rather than carrying on the Inverness Road. So we're going this way. So Speen Bridge is 8 minutes from the campsite, so there'll be some shops in Speen Bridge if we wanted to get some supplies. So this is going to be a busy wee bit to try and get across the road. Jeez, oh. Hopefully somebody will let me go. So this place is called Roy Bridge. So there's a hotel, there's a cafe. Don't see any shops right enough. So we're turning up here. Down here. Oh yeah, there's an inn, that's good, that is handy. Bunroy Park, you can see it, sign. Here we go. Awesome. Keep going. Reception is there. Stop here for reception. Right, so we're here, checked in, showers there. So Paul is here already, he's in a pod. Oh look, wee rabbits. Paul's in a pod over there. I can see his bike. Quite a cool tent.
Right then.
Hello, how are you doing?
Not so bad. You are?
I'm Robert.
Robert Paul.
Pleased to meet you. Hi folks. So we've arrived in Fort William. Got the tent all set up. It's absolutely roasting. The weather's fantastic. Anyway, so I think there's about 10 or 11 of us here. So there's 4 guys in pods and 7 guys in tents, but we're all on motorbikes, so absolutely brilliant. So I'll just give you a wee guided tour of the tent. So there's my cooking stuff, water, stuff for making tea. My sleeping bag's all set up.
Everything's there. Sleeping mat, sleeping bag, space to store my jacket and my helmet. And then over here I've got my biking gear, my clothes and some other bits and bobs. So everything's looking really cool. Really pleased, we've got an absolutely brilliant spot. So there's my bike next to the tent. So here's the tent here. Everything's looking good. And the pod's over there. A couple of the lads just sitting chilling. Some of the other guys just getting their gear ready. Yeah, so it's a really good campsite. A few campers here, a few folk in tents. All of us taking over this corner with our bikes. There's good showers and everything, so yeah, awesome.
Oh, you know the chair?
Time for the first brew. Absolutely gasping for a nice cup of coffee, so can't wait. Just need to remember what I've done with my milk. So having a filter coffee. I've got these little filters that you buy in Sainsbury's. You just stick it on top of the cup and then you just pour some water in, let it pour through, and it gives you a really nice cup of coffee, much better than using the instant stuff. Yeah, I really like it. Hey folks, how you doing? It's just after 6. We're just going to head up to the pub, get a couple of drinks and something to eat. So still a cracking night. Weather is absolutely brilliant. So you can see we're over at the pods and the tents in the far corner. You can see the bikes. Absolutely awesome. But anyway, so we're away to get a bite to eat and a couple of drinks. So I'll catch up with you in a bit. How you doing? Did you go for a wee run or did you just come up here?
No, I went into town, so I need some petrol anyway, and I got some supplies as well, so
Right, okay.
I thought, might as well.
Hey folks, how are you doing? It's 10:40 at night. We had some good food earlier on, went to the pub along the road, a couple of pints. There was about 14 of us there, so everybody's away to bed now, so get up quite early in the morning, go for breakfast, and then I think we're going to head over towards Applecross. Had a great day today. The weather's been absolutely brilliant, great ride up through Glen Coe, and met the other guys, really good company. So yeah, all in all it's been a really good day. Bike ran great. Yeah, so the campsite's absolutely brilliant, spotlessly clean. We've got a brilliant spot. Probably get up quite early tomorrow, have a shower, get organised. We're meeting for breakfast at 9 o'clock at a wee cafe in Speen Bridge, and then we're going to head up the side of Loch Ness to Fort Augustus, and then from there across towards Applecross. So hopefully it'll be a really good day. I'm glad I brought my smidge, so because there's plenty of midges, but the smidge works really good, so I'm going to put my head down and get some sleep, so I will catch up with you all tomorrow. Night night.